Last time on iSomnifile's Nirvana initiative, after the incident at Studio Devita, we started looking for Mame. We haven't found her yet, but we're finding a lot of interesting and worrying conclusions. Next stop is the orphanage where Kizna's dad works. So I'm gonna head to Ion to find Mame. She's nowhere to be seen, neither was Kizuna or Iris, who was supposedly with her. I asked at work if they saw the three girls. They answered, I saw them here before, but that was a while ago.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
No, wait. That person over there.
That's...
It's you. For now, I'm calling you Dahlia.
Nice to see you again.
Because on this timeline, we didn't have a fight alongside her and didn't learn information about her.
I need to hurry. If I don't...
This is probably our first chance. Really, Tama? Tell me where you hide your important books, and we all know what those books are. Bookshelf! I can't put it there, my roommate will find it. No way, I'm not close to done asking questions. I'm curious about everyone else's answer, so I'll go on a journey to the other world, Liney. I'll be going now. Date went off on a journey after becoming a respectable adult. Depending on how you raised it, you might be able to meet new eyeballies. You can view eyeballies that you raised in the picture. And in 20 minutes, we will have another one. No, never mind. How are you feeling right now? Popping. Relaxing. Okay. 20 minutes until the next one. Now, Masked Woman.
The body is the opposite.
What?
Yeah, what?
Rats don't wear shoes.
But you're not a rat.
Squeak, squeak.
Are you really a rat?
Or, go again?
I forgot to put mothballs in the dresser.
You're a real smart ass, you know that?
Breath.
Every time we talk to you, I have more and more
Where is
questions.
Where is the main event taking place?
Oh, you're looking for where the Nirvana initiative is.
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
Maybe a Halloween event or something?
Clearly,
Wrong
she's looking
season
for
for
the
that.
Nirvana initiative.
Maybe she was talking about that one thing.
Halloween is all about costumes. Speaking of costumes, makes me think about monsters, which makes me think about unidentified animals, UMA. I think my favorite UMA is the Chupacabra found in Puerto Rico. It has big things in its mouth and it sucks the blood of humans and livestock. It can jump over 15 feet. I don't remember the specific height. But it seems to be relatively small in comparison to other monsters.
What?
Don't make me say it. You know what I mean, don't you?
I absolutely don't.
There's no point in paying further attention to her. We should head to...
A different spot.
I heavily disagree. She is clearly important. And I need to know why. But you won't tell me, game. Why? Oh, the investigation unit is
It was
still
2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The investigation is still ongoing.
They must be getting quite
So,
spread
what are you planning
thin.
on doing here? Mame wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
We've got 4 bodies now.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
I don't know, but let's look around.
I mean, we did find the secret room at this point, right? There's no getting around that. What evidence is it?
This has become a difficult situation. There are many factors to consider, taking into account probability and all. Oh, what dating app should I use?
And there goes the seriousness.
The body is long gone for the autopsy. It really is a shame. She was killed right before her birthday. Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here. It really is such a shame.
Really?
Do you know this girl? Her name is Mame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
That's true, but how do you know that?
Oh, well, I've been there a few times. I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
That's a tough sell.
Do you know where she is now?
No, I wouldn't know. I can tell you that she isn't working right now, though. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right. It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body.
Where
It's
are the
unlikely
girls?
she'd be at work with all that going on.
What are they up to? The image of a mummy that appeared on Viki's hand. There was a hologram shot out from her left eye, my main body. How cool am I?
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Is this getting a little too scripted? If it's what the people want. Anyway.
Kagami!
That's my line! Huh? Did you forget already?
We have to every
Fine.
time.
My name is Kagami. Ka, K-A. Ga, G-A. Me, M-I.
I already know his name, but I don't think I need to ask again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
Very well. Mr. Ryuki, you can give me a nickname.
Oh,
That way
yes,
you won't
please.
forget.
A nickname, huh? Something easy to remember would be good, right?
Exactly.
How about Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember.
Why me?
And that is why we ask every time. It's Tokiko's.
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay.
Who?
This girl.
No, I don't know where she is.
I see.
But did you search the space
You
downstairs?
talking about the underground cathedral?
Yeah,
It's
that
off
one.
limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
So you don't know about the box?
The box.
There was a box there with a strange-looking device. Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember? The impact caused me to lose some of my memory. I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's office.
Convenient.
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Exactly. So I
That's
couldn't
why
upload
I
the data
think-
to the cloud.
The girls are down there because that way their phones couldn't be reached.
Ryuki, I'm ready. It's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, please go ahead.
Look at that pond over there.
Is that?
It's
Where's that
Tokiko's
hologram
hologram.
coming from?
Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running. This. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, it's just an image. so she can't really interact with you. But she does talk. Lectures, even. If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4. Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave. There's other data in there too, somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Okay.
There isn't anything here.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half
Every time.
Northern Mariana Islands. Smash!
Yeah, okay. That is 100% a My Hero Academia reference. It could have been anything else, but as soon as he responds with a smash attack, yes.
Mame.
It's this girl.
Don't recognize her.
I have actually been reading the My Hero Academia manga lately, hence why it's so in my mind.
This world is a simulation. Thus, its creator must have created with intention. This intention we can never know for certain. But we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action, but that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you. It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the creator.
I have not stumbled into anything incomprehensible.
If you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the creator did expect. Like rats trapped in a maze. Go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. Go in the right direction and receive a prize. Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually
Really easy maze with lots of areas I can't
game
even
about
get to.
escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The creator probably wants you to. Moksha. Or
As always,
enlightenment.
you are full of
One is
conspiracy
only
theories.
truly free when free from all desires. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red.
There's someone
It is
colorblind.
impossible to explain to that person what the color red is.
Not
You
necessarily.
can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it.
I mean, that's true, but you can explain it in other sensations, like
So
red
how
is
can
the
you
color of
reach
heat.
moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent.
Seems like a weird hobby.
One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times. Among Buddhists, there are the ascetics. They perform a 1,000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains. And they chant the mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days. It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma,
I gotta wonder
sat
how
cross-legged
realistic
facing a
that
wall
is,
without
because
rest
I
for
certainly
9
couldn't do that.
years straight. But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and
I
penance
can't stay awake
cause your
for 24
desires
hours,
and
let alone
bonds
9
to dull
days.
and disappear? That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats? One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Nyes has a slightly different interpretation. Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games? They try to run into walls over and over and over again. They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days. They do things that normal players don't do. Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate.
So this is true,
That
but
is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found. Does this remind you of anything?
No, not really.
Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times. Sitting toward a wall for 9 years. What if these actions were not anticipated by the Creator? What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world? What if they revealed the seams? In other words, these practitioners of the extraordinary are trying to find the seams. Find
They're
them
not.
and achieve enlightenment.
They are
Learn
probably
the
trying to
secret
achieve
of this world.
enlightenment, but not your
The
craziness.
truth. And so we believe that moksha is this journey.
Bodhidharma meditated in the direction of the wall for 9 years. There have been idioms created about this. Since he was in the same position for so long, his limbs rotted off, which is why the Daruma dolls sold in stores look the way they look. Interesting, so that's what the Daruma dolls are about, which is also what the Darumaka Pokemon line is about.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures. Emptiness is not separate from form. Form is not separate from emptiness. Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form. Emptiness is sometimes translated as void.
So a whole bunch of meaningless nothingness
Form
right there.
is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Everything in this world is false. False is this world to the core. Shotok Taishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, said something similar. All is false. Buddha is truth. The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment.
Is it though, or is it referring to the deity of the Buddha?
Thus, the quote can be interpreted to mean, the sole truth of this world is enlightenment. Everything else is a falsehood. I will give another example.
Do you have
The
to?
butterfly dream, a famous legend told by Shuangtso, one of the founders of Taoism. One day, Shuangtso was a butterfly in a dream. He awoke from his dream with a question. Was his being a butterfly a dream? Or is this world he awoke in a dream? Many notable people in history have had similar thoughts. These same questions have been passed down for thousands of years. Why is that?
Considering we have ways to determine if we're in dreams, assuming that you lucid dream. I'm gonna say I'm not in a dream right now.
Is a story first told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world. All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them. Merely the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds. Even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth, reality they do not doubt or question. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly is. Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is completely different.
None of the other
Those aren't
prisoners
false
believe the
images.
escapee. Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what
God,
about
you're
you?
insane, Tokiko.
Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and
So
fraud?
insane.
Or do you plan to join
It's a
us?
miracle you survived. Oh, you didn't.
The
That's a
decision
miracle you
needs to
survived as
be
long as you did.
Please demonstrate your determination.
That sure was something. Didn't help much, though.
Not necessarily. This information might come in handy later.
Heh, if you say so.
I mean, it's gonna be part of the theme of the story, surely, but...
Anyway, there was no information on the Mame. Let's go somewhere else.
So where is she? I mean, the information we came for here was obviously stuff about, like, Tokyo's birthday, and which means the Nirvana Initiative was happening on her birthday. The theories of them. After that, we searched all over the city for Mame, but ultimately we couldn't find her. Did we check downstairs? I reckon they were
The
downstairs.
sun is setting. Let's give up on finding a Mame for now.
No, not yet. There's one more place I want to go. I didn't mention it before now because I thought, considering Mame's mental state, it would be a long shot. But maybe...
Hey, can you just cut to the chase? Where are you talking about?
the maid cafe she works at. She's at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket in Akiba.
Did all three girls go there? Or did they go do something else and then a Mame came here by herself? There she is. And Lien is here too.
Mame, you were here this whole time? We were looking for you.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mame can't talk right now. I don't really know how, but she lost her voice.
She must still be struggling with what happened at the studio.
Yeah, I don't think she lost her voice.
Why is she here at the cafe?
Wait, Lien's here. What is he doing here?
I mean, he is exactly the type of character who would be coming to a maid cafe.
I told you, I was going to meet Kizzy today. She wanted to meet here.
Really? You're gonna come here, Kizuna?
Where is Kizuna now?
She told me a little bit ago that she's running late. She'll be here after she finishes shopping with Iris.
Oh, okay, that explains where they are.
Oh, is Iris coming too?
Yeah, it was actually Iris who planned the night out. It was her idea to have a video night at the cafe.
What does that mean?
I don't really know, actually. All I know is, this wasn't a solo date with me and Kizzy.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be. Tama! Tochi. How many legs do you like? 0. It's Daddy! Or it's a snake. It's Lien. Okay, even though they, you know, are very clearly not just NPCs at the back, I see that guy back there. That's the guy that was threatening, buying a gun off of Omeji. Mame.
Seeing that you're wearing your outfit, are you working today?
Of course, it's Valentine's Day. There's going to be tons of customers here, and they need as many mermaids as they can get. So her manager begged her to work today.
Even though she can't talk?
She can write.
But... 4 days ago, on the 10th of February, you went to Horodori Institute, right? Liam told me.
Hey, come on!
Why did you go to Horodori Institute? Did you meet Tokiko there?
I worry about what Tokiko has done to all these kids.
Hey, what happened at the studio? I just want a clue. Anything at all would be helpful. Mame, you ran into Terror at the studio, didn't you? Did they say anything to you?
Like I said,
Come
Mame
on,
can't talk
Mame.
right now. I thought I told
Give
you.
us some help, please. We want to help you.
I
Don't want to see you end up
what
dead.
Mame could be thinking. What's going on in her head?
Why don't you ask her to write something?
Looking at her now, I don't think she'll write anything.
Well then...
Yeah, we should ask her heart, using the sync machine.
So we're going to take her from her job where her manager begged her to come in so we can sync with her. I'm guessing these somnium things are not helping with his cognitive dysfunction.
Good thing Boss and Pewter aren't here.
I'm sure they'll chew you out later. You know it's a crime to use the machine without permission. You could even get fired for this.
It's fine. If I get results, Boss won't care.
You think so?
Tama, can you control the machine? You can do it remotely, right?
Are you really going to do this?
Mame ran into terror. I'm sure of it.
I suppose because she's not a criminal
She knows something
suspect, so
important.
we aren't meant to be able to come in here with this.
Please, Tama.
Okay.
Please help me. You're my only hope.
Ugh, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll do it. I'm going to skip the warning message because I'm sure you already know.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
6 minutes.
Start it.
What was that?
Could you start, please?
That's better. Here I go. 3.
So how is
2,
she managing
1.
to remotely deal with all this while we're in there? Back at the quiz show. Presumably last night, not the original one.
This is Studio de Vita.
The face-to-face set is still up. That means...
I have a bad feeling about this.
We have the brand new star of the networld visiting us today.
What?
Please, show us your dance.
You want me to dance? No, I'm not Aiba. I can't dance.
Come on.
Aiba danced in the first game? I forgot about
I
that.
hate that look he gets in his eyes when he's ignoring me. Fine, I'll do it.
I'm gonna have to go look that up later.
Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Huh?
That didn't really do it for me.
She's gonna zap you.
Welcome to the quiz show, Faith to Face.
Hey, Komeiji.
I am your host, Andy's Komeiji.
Welcome back to life, temporarily.
It's Komeiji.
His facial expression isn't changing at all. It's creepy.
This is a competition for the one and only Quiz King's throne. And tonight, as always, we have a head-to-head battle between the champion and challenger. And of course, the champion is me, Andy's Komeiji.
Feel a little bit robotic there, Komeiji.
The challenger is...
Me?
Can the challenger beat me? I don't know. I'm pretty good at this.
What the hell is this? I didn't agree to this.
I knew Mommy liked quiz shows, but I didn't expect her to dream about them too.
The rules are simple. After 5 rounds of quizzes, whoever has
Oh,
more
boy.
correct answers will be the winner. The winner will receive this amazing prize.
What?
Mame.
The prize is a mame?
Mame, please tell us how you're feeling. Shy, huh? We'll talk to you throughout the show.
I'm sure we
The
will.
first stage will be right after these commercial messages.
A mame is the prize. What kind of show is this?
I guess we have no choice but
A
to accept
worrying
the
one.
challenge.
That's what it
If
is.
we win, we might learn something about terror too.
Oh well. If this is a competition, I'm gonna do my best, Ryuki. I'll finish the scan before the commercials even end. Somnium scan, activate!
I feel like this probably cut into a lot of our 6 minutes, and yet the 6 minutes won't start until we activate the scan. Mental lock 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why do I feel like there's going to be multiple paths on this one? I don't like.
Stage 1. Let's begin. Who will be reading the questions? Very exciting.
I guess he's not going to read the questions himself. Makes sense.
I wonder who it'll be.
Mizuki?
Mizuki?
Hello, I'm Mizuki Dato. I don't really get trivia questions or whatever, but here's the first one. Stage 1 is the scavenger quiz. We filled the studio with different items. Please choose the item you think is the answer. Quickest to answer wins.
I guess it's like a scavenger hunt?
Guess so.
Here's the first question. What's the correct answer? Your time starts now.
Huh. That's the question?
Jeez. A tough one right from the start.
Was that audio glitch in the game, or was that something going on with my capture? Mame liked watching quiz shows as a child. She enjoyed seeing more of the truth the more she answered. Okay. But we are going to be starting into this next time on Insomnium Files Nirvana Initiative. See you then.